Next pitch into Brunner is a strike, and that evens the count at 2-2. Edlifson from the stretch, ball 3, throw to second on the attempted steal, and he is out. A beautiful throw from Kelsey out to the second baseman, Jeff Butler. And Hill is cut down. The pitch was a ball, stretching the count to 3-2. Beautiful throw down to second base, a perfect tag. And there is one out. The 3-2 delivery. Hit into right field, shallow, second baseman out. And Jeff Butler, the second baseman, will make the catch. Batting third in the Bobcat order, the second baseman. Truckee wearing the high socks and the sleeveless jersey. The first pitch comes in inside from Edlifson. The 1-0 delivery from Edlifson in there for a strike. Strong pitch there on the inside corner from Mike Edlifson. The 1-1 delivery in there for a strike, 2, an off-speed breaking pitch. Nipped the outside corner. 1-2 the count to Matt Truckee. Edlifson from the full windup. The delivery high. Batter takes a half swing. Umpire says no swing, so it's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here to the second baseman. Next pitch, 2-hopper to third. Ryan McDonald with a strong bullet throw over to first. And the Bobcats are out here in the top of the first. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on base. We move to the bottom of the first inning. Burnsville did not score in the top half. It'll be Jeff Butler, Jonesy Bisher, and Joel Loftus in the first three spots in the Prior Lake batting order. First pitch into Jeff Butler is a strike. Jeff Butler, a graduate of Prior Lake High School and also Augsburg College, which has since changed its name to Augsburg University. Second pitch fouled back to the screen. 0-2 count to the Prior Lake Jays second baseman Jeff Butler. The 0-2 delivery, high, ball one. At first base, it's Brian Vanderwoody. For the Bobcats at second, Matt Truckee. The third baseman, Dan Ellefson. And at shortstop, Ryan Brunner. The 1-2 pitch fouled again back to the screen. In left field, Bryce Przynski. In center field, Tyler Hill. And the right fielder is Cooper Moss. Catcher is Zach Harrison. And on the mound, Henry Risveld. Risveld fires the 1-2 line drive into left field. It'll fall in between the left and center fielder for a base hit. So the leadoff batter for the Jays is on with a single. Batting second is the center fielder, number 3, Jonesy Bisher. Real name is Tyler Bisher. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitcher from Risville. Next pitch inside, the batter says he got hit. The ball skipped away. And the umpire just calling it ball one. The runner, Butler, did advance from first to second. So nobody out. Butler on second for the Jays. Risville checks second. And he pitches, and there's a bunt down the third baseline. Risville to first for the out. But the bunt is good for a sacrifice. And Jeff Butler will move from second to third with only one out. That brings up the designated hitter, number 7, Joe Loftus. Butler's been doing a very good job all season long, getting on base from either that number 1 or number 2 batting spots, as Loftus fouled again off the bat of Joe Loftus and back to the catcher. Umpire's going to give the catcher a little time to recoup, collect his thoughts. And we are ready to go with Loftus up there. And an 0-2 count. Butler on third. Jays trying to strike first. Next pitch inside. Partial swing. Did not cost him. The Jays and the Bobcats have played twice this year in the regular season. The Jays winning both. At Burnsville, Prior Lake won 11. Gets the sign from Kelsey, fires down low. Ball 2-2 now to the Bobcat for 3-2 the count, nobody out. It is the top of inning number 5 here at Veterans Field in Prior Lake's beautiful Memorial Park. And as we start the 5th inning, Burnsville leads 4-3. And the number 3, 4, and 5 batters due up. The number 3 batter, Matt Truckee, takes ball 1 and then strike 1. Or strike 1 and then ball 1. 1-1 the count, no matter. Edlifson delivers outside. It's a ground ball to second. Butler with a quick scoop and an underhand toss, and Truckey's out number 1. Number 4 batter in the order is first baseman Brian Vanderwoody. Vanderwoody grounded out the first time, and then last inning he hit a fly ball to right field that fell in for a hit and then bounced over the right fielder's glove and rolled all the way out there near the fence, and the batter got a triple. This one's hit down the left field line. Left fielder goes over, and it's over his head. Rob Frederick trying to catch up with that one, but not able to. But he is able to field it quickly, throw it in, and hold Vanderwoody to a single. But that is the 4th hit of the game for Burnsville. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Bryce Brzezinski. Bryce Brzezinski, the left fielder, comes up. So far in the game, he's 1 for 1, and he has a walk. And he takes strike 1 from Mike Edlifson. Prior Lake pitcher starting his 5th inning of work. Brzezinski fouls that one over the press box down the first baseline and out of play. 0-2 the count. Vanderwoody, the big, tall first baseman for Burnsville, has done some real damage to the Prior Lake Jays. He has an RBI triple, and he has a single so far in the game. That last pitch was fouled off over the backstop, so it's still 0-2 to Bryce Brzezinski. 0-2 pitch outside for a ball. Next pitch is shot between the shortstop and the third baseman. No chance for either of them to get it. The ball goes into left field for a hit. That'll be the 5th hit of the game for Burnsville and put runners on first and second. Third baseman Dan Ellefson now comes up. He is 0 for 2 in the game. 1 out here, runners on first and second. Pitch is fouled back to the screen. Next pitch is a ball. That'll even out the count at 1-1 to Ellefson. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Burnsville Bobcats lead 4-3. Next pitch to Ellefson is inside ball 2. 2-1 the count. Dick Carlson, the voice man. Excited to bring you Prior Lake Jays baseball. We're hoping that if Prior Lake wins tonight and advances to the elimination game tomorrow night at Shakopee, that there might be some chance we could also live stream that game as well. It's a 3-1 count now to Ellefson, and he fouls it back over the backstop and out of play. 3-2 now. Once again, thank you to our sponsor, Pitch to Pitch, for pitching in and helping sponsor Prior Lake Jays baseball. We do appreciate their assistance. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Edlifson. Ground ball out to second. Over to second for one. Back to first. It's a double play. Nicely turned. Second to short to first. In the top of the fifth inning, no runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on base. In the middle of 5, it's 4-3 Burnsville. We go to the bottom of inning number 5 with the Jays trailing 4-3, and the first batter is Tommy Keating. He hits a 2-hopper to third, throw over to first base, and Keating is the first out. Keating, the number 8 batter in the Prior Lake order tonight. That'll bring up the 9 batter, Corey Goodwin. Goodwin grounded out his first time up. On the scoreboard, Burnsville 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. Prior Lake Jays 3 runs, 2 hits, and 4 errors. First pitch is in there for a strike to Goodman. Next pitch is strike 2. Roosevelt has been doing very well ever since the bottom of the third inning. Retired 5 batters in a row now. Next pitch, strike 3 on the outside corner. Corey Goodwin goes down looking for out number 2. Top of the order for Prior Lake. That'll bring up Jeff Butler. Jeff Butler got on in the first inning with a single, and in the third inning got on with a walk and scored both times. 2 outs, though. Butler takes strike 1, and Roosevelt seems to have found a groove here. He's gotten a lot more confidence ever since his team got him 4 runs. He's really been throwing strikes, and he's really been keeping the Prior Lake batters off balance. 1-1 the count now to Jeff Butler. Roosevelt fires a fastball, and Butler is late. 1-2 the count. Jays are going to have to find some way to either slow Roosevelt down or to get him out of his rhythm somehow, because he is locked in right now. Next pitch is in the dirt. Butler swings and misses. Catcher scoops it out of the dirt, throws to first base to complete the out. Once again, Prior Lake Jays go down in order. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the 6th inning. Prior Lake on the losing end of a 4-3 score at this point. We go to the top of the 6th inning, and it'll be the 7, 8, and 9 batters due up for Burnsville. Leading off here is the catcher, Zach Harrison. He hits the very first pitch high in the air out behind second. Prior Lake second baseman Jeff Butler goes out and makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here in the top of the 6th. That'll bring up the DH, Eric Hansen. His last time up, he had a real shot deep into right field. Right field. But the right fielder, Jason Peter, did a great job of heading back toward the fence. And as he hit the, started running on the track, he reached up and made the catch for an out. First pitch is in there for a strike. Second pitch is a ball. Hansen, so far in the game, is 0 for 2, and he takes strike 2. Next pitch, fouled back to the screen for strike 2. 2-2 the count now to the Burnsville Bobcat designated hitter, Eric Hansen. Next pitch in there, called strike 3. And 2 quick outs here for Mike Edlifson and the Prior Lake Jays. It'll bring up the number 9 batter, Cooper Moss. Moss so far in the game is 0 for 2. He flew out and he reached on an error. First pitch into him is ball 1. A little bit outside for ball 2. The 2-0 count. Pitch is in there for a strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch is way outside for ball 3. 3-1 count now to the number 9 batter, Cooper Moss. 3-1 pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. It's a full count. 2 outs here, top of the 6th inning. 3-2 count to Cooper Moss. And the pitch fouled down the right field line, but it's going to hit the track and bounce foul. Once again, we want to thank Pitch to Pitch for helping sponsor tonight's Prior Lake Jays action. The next pitch in there for strike 3. 3 straight outs there for Edlifson and the Jays, including 2 caught-looking third strikes. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 4-3 Burnsville. We move to the bottom of the sixth inning. And the first batter, Jonesy Bisher, takes strike one. And he swings and misses for strike two. Next pitch, a little low, ball one. 1-2 to Jonesy Bisher. He had a sacrifice bunt in the first inning, and he lined out to the center fielder in the third inning, and he takes ball two. Next pitch fouled down the left field line, and that will bounce into the Burnsville bullpen foul ball. Next pitch lined into right field. The right fielder goes over into right center and makes a nice running catch. Once again, Jonesy hit that ball right on the button, but just another line drive out for Jonesy. Now the batter is the DH, Joe Loftus. First pitch into Joe is ball one. Joe so far has an RBI double, and he has scored a run, and he has walked. One out here in the bottom of the sixth. The Jays trailing 4-3 as Loftus takes ball two. Next pitch back to the screen, fouled off for strike one. 2-1 the count now to the Prior Lake Jays DH. Ground ball between short and third. The third baseman goes over in the hole. Two outs now, and that brings up the left fielder, Rob Frederick. First pitch fouled over by the third base dugout for strike one. So far in the game, Rob has flied out to right and lined out to center. The 0-1 pitch outside and low. 1-1 the count now. Jays haven't scored since the third inning. Next pitch outside. Next pitch is outside. It's ball three. So it's a 3-1 count here to the number 4 batter, Rob Frederick. Next pitch, dribbler down the first baseline, but it'll trickle foul. And that'll stretch the count out to 3-2. Bottom of the sixth inning. Burnsville Bobcats 4, Prior Lake Jays 3. Next pitch in there for strike 3. It looked like Rob was looking for another outside pitch. And Roosevelt came in on the inside corner, fooled him. And it'll be another 1-2-3 inning for the Prior Lake Jays.
As we go to the top of the 7th inning, we have a new pitcher for Prior Lake. It's number 17,
T.J. Larson. T.J., another graduate of Prior Lake and also of Mankato State. Well, fans, the system may have been down where you are, so just to recap, leading off the bottom of the 7th, Ben Kelsey led off with a double. Lawson Zenner came in to run for him, and then Ryan McDonald got an RBI single to right to tie the score on the play at home. Ryan McDonald went all the way to second, and now there's a bunt off the bat of Jason Peter to throw to first base, and he will sacrifice Ryan McDonald to third. A good sack bunt there by Jason Peter. So, once again, Kelsey leads off with a double. Zenner runs for him. Ryan McDonald gets a single, brings Zenner home to tie the score. Ryan goes all the way to second on the play. He advances to third right now on the Jason Peter sack bunt, and that'll bring up Tommy Keating for the Jays in the bottom of the 7th with the go-ahead run on third. They're going to bring the infield in for the Bobcats, so the infielders are either on the grass or just barely on the dirt. As Tommy Keating comes up, he's 0 for 2. And a new pitcher comes in for Burnsville, and it's number 11, Luke Chin. First pitch into Keating is a foul ball back into the catcher's glove for strike 1. One out, runner on third. Chin delivers in there for strike 2. Tommy behind in the count now, 0-2. Trying to get the bat on the ball so he can bring Ryan McDonald home with the go-ahead run here in the 7th inning. These games are regulation 9-inning games, so we still got a ways to go yet. The 0-2 pitch lined on the left field line, but hooking foul. Oh my, did he ever get the bat on that one? Well stroked there by Tommy Keating. By the way, that RBI single by Ryan McDonald was the 4th hit of the game only for Prior Lake, so they have 4 runs on 4 hits. Burnsville has 4 runs on 5 hits. Count remains 0-2 here to Tommy. Chin with the stretch, checks the runner, pitch, swing and a miss as the pitch curves outside, and Tommy Keating strikes out. 2 outs now, that'll bring up the shortstop, Corey Goodwin. Corey's 0 for 2 so far in the game. Once again, the go-ahead runner. Still waiting on third base to be brought in here. Chin from the stretch delivers down low, ball 1. So Chin came in and he pitched to Jason Peter, and Peter got the sack bunt down. And then Tommy Keating struck out, so there's 2 outs and the runner on third. The 1-0 delivery is in there for a strike. The Prior Lake bench not happy with that high pitch. It was up around the shoulders. So the count evens at 1-1.
Chin delivers outside and low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Justin Braun coaching down at first base.
Scott Giesler at third base. Trying to get one more run in here at least, here in the 7th inning to go ahead. Here's the 2-1 pitch in there for strike 2.
An off-speed pitch that barely, maybe even didn't, but the umpire said it hit the outside corner.
2-2 now.
To the Prior Lake shortstop, Corey Goodwin. Next pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. So Chin comes in to do the job, getting the last 3 outs. But the Prior Lake Jays do tie it up here in the bottom of the 7th. They score 1 run, they had 2 hits, and they had 1 runner left on base.
We go to the 8th inning,
Tied 4-4. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Prior Lake Jays 4, Burnsville Bobcats 4. And for the Bobcats this inning, it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 batters. Brzezinski, Ellefson, and Harrison. As TJ pitches from TJ.
TJ came in last inning and got Burnsville down in order, 1, 2, 3. And he throws ball 1 here to Brzezinski. Burnsville got to this point by losing 2 games in a row to Chaska in the playoffs. Next pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. And Prior Lake got to tonight's game by losing 2 straight games to Chanhassen and Shakopee. They split with Victoria. They won 1 and lost 2, so they'll be the home team tomorrow night because they're the higher seed, so they'll play the winner of tonight's game for the opportunity to go to state. Next pitch is into the third baseman, Ellefson, and he hits a foul pop way down the right field line. First baseman Tommy Keating goes down there, settles under, and makes the catch. 2 quick outs here for the Bobcats in the 8th inning. That brings up the catcher, number 26, Zach Harrison. Harrison so far in the game has a walk, a single, and a pop out, and he has scored 1 of the 4 Burnsville runs. First pitch, a high fastball for ball 1. TJ Larson on the mound in his 2nd inning of work, and Ben Kelsey is his catcher. Here's the 1-0 delivery in there for a strike, 1-1. 1-1 the count. Sorry for the system going down again. It's had some technical difficulties, but I think we're back operating well. And hope you're enjoying tonight's webcast. Dick Carlson, the Prior Lake voice man, behind the blue and gold microphone here in Prior Lake, as the top of the order's up for Prior Lake, Jeff Butler, and he takes strike one. To finish off the top of the eighth, in case you missed it, it was 3 up and 3 down for Burnsville. Fly ball into right center, and the right fielder Moss moves over quickly to make the catch off the bat of Jeff Butler for out number 1. Jonesy Bisher up now, and boy, Jonesy has been robbed a couple of times. He has hit some ropes to the outfield, 1 to center field and 1 to right, and the outfielders have made tremendous plays to keep Jonesy off the bases so far. First pitch comes in for a strike. Pitcher Chin came in the bottom of the 7th inning and squelched the rest of the rally for Prior Lake. So he's gotten 1, 2, 3, 4 straight outs now. Pitches outside to Jonesy, so it's a 1-1 count. Chin winds and fires. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop back by second. Cannot get there. Jonesy is on base. Here he hits 2 absolute scorchers to the outfield, and they end up being outs, and now he hits a grounder up the middle, a seeing eye single, and he's on first. Bisher with good speed, and the designated hitter, Joe Loftus, up there now. So both teams with 4 runs and 5 hits in the game. Loftus so far has a double, a walk, and a ground out. He also scored a run back in the first inning. Let's see if they might be putting Jonesy Bisher in motion. They do not, and Loftus takes ball 1. Loftus hit an absolute long drive, almost a home run, his first time up, and he drove Jeff Butler home with the first run of the game. Here's the 1-0 pitch, fouled off over the backstop and out of play. So glad you've joined us for tonight's game. Sorry you couldn't be here in person, but hopefully we can make it feel like you're here in person. Dick Carlson, the Prior Lake voice man, behind the microphone here. Next pitch again, fouled over the first base dugout and out of play. So the count's 1-2 to the Prior Lake DH, Joe Loftus. In case you missed the end of the Twins game this afternoon, they played Cleveland again, their 4th game in 4 days, and once again the Indians won on a walk-off. I think the walk-off again was by Francisco Lindor. The Twins lost today 5-4. Next pitch, foul tipped into the catcher's glove for strike 3. Loftus was just trying to protect the plate because it looked like that might possibly be called a strike, so he just tried to get the bat on the ball, and he did that, but then the ball ended up in the catcher's glove for out number 2. That brings up the left fielder, Rob Frederick. Frederick so far in the game is 0 for 3. Bisher still on first base. First pitch, a little high, ball 1. Things are getting interesting here at Veterans Field. We are tied 4-4. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. The stretch, the look, and the delivery by Chin. Foul tip into the catcher's glove for strike 1, 1-1. Burnsville got all of their 4 runs in the 4th inning. They had 3 hits, and there were 3 Prior Lake errors in that inning. The 1-1 pitch, line drive into left field, and it'll drop in there for a hit. That was a jam shot, and Frederick is so strong he hit the ball off the handle of the bat. Still got a line drive over the shortstop into left field. That'll be the 6th hit of the game for Prior Lake. Bisher will move up to second, and the batter will be the Prior Lake catcher, Ben Kelsey. Kelsey in the game so far is 1 for 2 in the bottom of the 7th. Last inning, he led off the inning with a double and scored on Ryan McDonald's single, and that tied the game at 4. That's where we are right now. But Prior Lake has 2 runners on. Singles by Bisher and Frederick have runners on first and second. The first pitch from Chin is up high, ball 1. Do you think if Luke Chin throws one inside to a batter, it would be Chin music? Maybe. Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Ben Kelsey, down low for a ball. Kelsey's double last inning was to right center, and the outfielder out there made a valiant effort to dive for it, but could not come up with it. The ball rolled past him, and Kelsey got to second base. The 2-0 line, hard hit to the shortstop, but the shortstop able to scoop it up, and the shortstop throws it to second for the force out. And that'll do it for Prior Lake in the 8th. No runs, 2 hits, and they had 2 left on. So we go to inning number 9, all tied at 4. This game being brought to you by Pitch to Pitch. Thank you for your sponsorship of the game. We appreciate it. Pitch to Pitch helping young ball players with their skills, with their coaching ideas, and with their support. Thank you. Pitch to Pitch. It's the top of the 9th inning here at Veterans Field at Prior Lake's beautiful Memorial Park. Prior Lake, Minnesota, for tonight's 3B playoff game. We're tied 4-4, and it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 batters due up for Burnsville. I don't know if you noticed during the break there after inning number 8 that Prior Lake pitcher doing his warm-ups out there threw one so fast that it got past the catcher and came right back here to our broadcast booth and hit the tarp in front of our table with a whack. It's an 0-2 count now to Hansen, and that pitch is inside for a ball. So the first 2 pitches to Hansen were strikes. The next one was way inside. The umpire even bailed out of there. So it's a 1-2 count. Next pitch, low, ball 2. Hansen so far in the game has a fly out and 2 strikeouts. And the 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. And Larson has his 5th strikeout of the game. He's in his 3rd inning of work. He started the 7th inning for the Jays. That'll bring up the number 9 batter, Cooper Moss. Moss is 0 for 3 so far. TJ gets the sign, throws outside ball 1. Boy, if I were catching TJ, I think I want to have a glove with about 24 inches worth of padding in there. The way he can really throw. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed, 1-1. You can hear the glove pop every time he throws that fastball. Like right there, he throws it for strike 2. Number 17, TJ Larson. TJ winds and fires. Outside ball 2. 2-2. Found out that TJ's younger brother, Jimmy Larson, was playing for the Jays, but now he's playing for the Mankato Moondogs in the Northwoods League, the college league. So we wish Jimmy well as he pitches for them. They're about ready to start their playoffs. So he'll probably be playing for them for a while. We go back to the top of the order. It'll be Tyler Hill. Tyler Hill was the first batter that TJ faced in the 7th inning, and he struck him out. The only blemish on TJ's outing tonight was a walk in the 7th inning. And the first 2 pitches are ball 1 and ball 2 to Tyler Hill. Four strikeouts now for TJ. Next pitch, swung on and missed. 2 balls, 1 strike to the center fielder and leadoff batter, Tyler Hill. Next pitch, swung on and missed. TJ threw a fastball by him, and the count is even, 2-2. Thanks again for watching tonight. We appreciate it. If the Jays win tonight, we're hoping we can be on the air again tomorrow night. Strike 3 as Tyler goes down swinging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts for TJ in 3 innings. 3 up, 3 down, nothing across. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The score 4-4. Bottom of the 9th inning. Score is tied 4-4. Leading off will be Ryan McDonald, the third baseman. He takes strike 1. Ryan so far in the game is 1 for 3. And that 1 hit was a key RBI single in the 7th inning.
The 0-1 delivery to McDonald. Ground ball, high hopper to short. Shortstop waits for it to come down. Throws to first for the out. (5-3) on that play, and that'll bring up the right fielder, Jason Peter. Jason Peter so far is 0 for 2, and he had a sac bunt in the 7th inning. First pitch in is outside, ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits for Prior Lake. 4 runs, 5 hits for Burnsville. Next pitch fouled way down the left field line, and it'll go into the visitors' bullpen down there. Jason Peter is 1-1 now on the count. There have been only 2 substitutions so far in this game. Chin came in to pitch for Burnsville in the 7th inning, and T.J. Larson came in to pitch for Prior Lake in the 7th inning. Next pitch, hit on the ground out by second base. The second baseman goes back there, makes the scoop, makes the throw for the out. That was a good play by the second baseman, as he had to go deep, almost behind second base, to make the scoop, right himself, and make the throw for the out. So there's 2 outs, and the batter is the first baseman, Tommy Keating. Keating 0 for 3 this far in the game. Either the Jays score here or we go to extra innings. First pitch, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch comes in, hit deep into left center field. The center fielder goes back, and it's out of here. Center fielder went back to catch it, and it just kept carrying out by the 334 mark. Game-winning home run by Tommy Keating. And the Jays win tonight's elimination game, and they advance to play Shakopee tomorrow night at 7:30 in Shakopee. Congratulations to the Jays, and congratulations to Tommy Keating on quite a game. Final totals in the game: Prior Lake Jays 5 runs, 7 hits. Burnsville Bobcats 4 runs, 5 hits. Winning pitcher is T.J. Larson, and the losing pitcher is Luke Chin. Thank you for joining us for Jays Baseball. If we're on tomorrow night at Shakopee, it'll be on the same YouTube channel, so hopefully we'll get to do that. Even if we're not on the YouTube, you can follow us on GameChangerGC.com. And Taylor Smith will keep up with the stats on that one, but hopefully we can broadcast again tomorrow night from Shakopee. Once again, final score in our 3B playoff elimination game: the Prior Lake Jays 5, Burnsville Bobcats 4. For Pitch to Pitch, this is Dick Carlson, the Prior Lake voice man, saying I'm rounding third and heading home.